I bet it be that same person that bring her tail over here every day. Bye. Good. Birds be coming over here scooping up to look and see what they can scoop up. Yeah, it always is. You're not on the camera. You saw it. Yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's about to rain. It is too. It feels good too. Trick your body, trick your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. And pay attention, listen. Look at those shoes. What in the world? Work, work shoes. You can walk ahead. I'll see you. I'll catch up. Hey, Shawanda. Shawanda, where you been? You been over there? You been over there with CMA? I know you've been everywhere. It feels so good out here. It's been raining off and on all week. Off and on all week. And it feels like it's about to start back now. So it's good time. Yeah, I know it. I know it. How you been? How have you been? I hope you've been all right. It's so breezy out here. Breezy, breezy, breezy. Y'all hear the birds? They're enjoying the wind too. Not too windy, really, just a little breezy. A little breeze. Even when it's raining. Even when it's raining. I'm doing good today. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Shawanda. I'm doing good. I'm trying to keep it at 30 minutes today. 30 minutes today. I've been trying to keep it at like 30 to 45 minutes, but I've been going an hour. Which that's okay, because you know I always encourage an hour a day. But I've already done it. So I still try to do an hour most days. And then if we get to having some good conversation over here, we'll go like an hour and a half too. But because we have to wait so late, I'm trying to keep it to 30 to 45 minutes. 30 to 45 minutes. I just got done doing heels today. Those heels are no joke. Especially when you do real heels, true heels. Inclines can push you a little bit, but a true heel, it ain't no joke. Yep, do your heels today. So I have to work on those quads and those hips, those ankles, those tendons, the joints, all of it. All of it. Move, move. Remember, start with stretching, end with stretching. And if you need to stretch at any point during your workout, during the middle, stretch, 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 stretch. Okay, so okay, Shawanda, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm not gonna be on here too long. Thank you for stopping through. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. I got let's keep moving. About 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Now getting up that hill sometimes, you gotta focus. You gotta focus. I had to focus right then. I was coming up a small hill. Had some stuff going on around me. You gotta keep your head on a swivel and focus. Of course, as always, before starting, restarting, changing, ending any exercise plan, program, routine, or schedule that you have, always what? Contact your primary healthcare provider. Okay? All right? Don't listen to me or any other, especially if some of these people on here just spreading stuff they don't know what they're talking about. Don't listen. You can listen, get the nuggets, take those nuggets and study them, research them through reputable sources, good sources. Nothing wrong with a good book, good health and wellness book, health and fitness book, exercise journal. And always listen to what your body is telling you, listen to how your body feels, and consult with your healthcare team, your primary healthcare doctor, nurse practitioner, physician's assistant, dietitian, nutritionist, your psychologist, your psychiatrist, okay, your specialty doctors. If you've had injuries in the past, your physical therapist and your occupational therapist. Always, always listen to them. Let them know how you're feeling. Consult with them if you have any questions. Those should be your sources. They are your sources. They are there for a reason. They're there to help you navigate through this thing called fitness, health and fitness, be it your physical, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual. Remember, M&M's over here means modification and moderation. So we eat M&M's over here, okay? We practice the art of eating M&M's. Moderation, modification. Modify your diet when you need to, and modify your exercises when you have to. Okay? Moderation. You don't have to particularly go on any type of diet. Just practice moderation. When you're exercising, you know your fitness level. There are some things you should be doing, some things you wish you could do, but you maybe shouldn't be doing. So do all things in moderation. With that healthcare team and your research, right? And being honest with yourself on your limitations, you'll be just fine. Set your goals. Push, push, push towards your goals. Keep moving towards your goals. Keep moving. Not just when you're physically active. Keep moving towards your goals. Everyone has, some of us have similar goals. Some of us have goals that are totally different. It just depends on where you are in your fitness journey, your health and fitness journey. They say that your health is your wealth. Over here in Lions Pride, what do we say? Your health and your fitness are your wealth. You can be healthy, but still, how do you feel when you go up a flight of steps? How do you feel when you have to park far out from your venue, your store, or whatever, and you got to walk all the way down there? Do you get frustrated? So your numbers look great. At rest, you feel great. But how are you feeling when you have to walk what feels like half a mile from your car to the door of the store? How do you feel when you have to go up the flight of steps because the elevator is broken? How do you feel? Just like with steps, it's not about the number of steps. It's about the fact that you're moving. Just like walking and talking. If you can do both, great sign of your fitness level. But that's not always true, because you hear some people and you think, just walk, okay? Just walk. You're going to be a little bit winded. But when you hear some people, it's kind of like, just walk. You're doing what's most important by moving those legs, moving those arms. Not so much as moving the mouth. So it's a sign of your fitness level overall. How you sound when you walk and talk can tell people who are listening to you, and it should be able to tell you a lot. Sometimes you have to run it back. You don't notice it as you're walking. You'll notice, okay, I did okay today. Got a little winded, but if you're walking and talking, especially nonstop like we do over here most times, you're gonna be a little bit winded. But if you're just kind of struggling, because you may not really feel discomfort, but people can hear the struggle, then just focus on the walking. The more you walk, the more it'll improve and you'll be able to talk. That's just one of the reasons we named this channel Let's Walk and Talk. Okay. Oh, they're having a blast on that trampoline. Y'all remember having trampolines growing up? They used to be so nice. So much fun. It's like what that is. It's like before you get your trampoline, you see your friends with trampolines. And you start trampolines and swimming pools. If your home isn't equipped with a swimming pool on the back or on the side or something like that, you'd be like, Mama, Daddy, can we get one of those big old pools? Can we get one of those big old pools? And that's good enough. Oh, that's good enough. I'm telling you, that is good enough. It's good enough to keep you cool. It gets the job done for children and adults. Those pools are big enough for adults. 2 or 3 adults, 4 adults, without you having to actually have one placed in your yard. What we got? What we got? 13 minutes. 13 minutes. If you happen to come across this live replay, thank you, whether you stop by for a few seconds, a minute, a few minutes, a portion, the first, middle, or end, whichever one you stop by for, the whole thing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Y'all know I gotta show appreciation to the subscribers, all right? The moderators, the content creators that come through when they come through. Gotta show support to them and appreciation. And also, probably first, well, not probably, as it relates to the app, YouTube. YouTube, gotta appreciate YouTube. All that fussing and arguing about what they do and don't do, what they let and don't let, how hard it is to get this and how hard it is to get that. Well, guess what? We can fuss about it, but they really don't have to give us that opportunity. So be glad and be thankful for the opportunity. Be thoughtful, all right? Thoughtful for the opportunity. You don't focus so much on trying to make it your job, you'll probably find it easier to be thankful and thoughtful for having it. Damn. Oh, I just saw something so ugly, y'all. So what we got? 10 more minutes, 10 and a half minutes. We're gonna do 30 minutes today. 30 minutes today. You guys know I always encourage an hour, but bare minimum 30 minutes. Bare minimum 30 minutes, unless you're just starting your journey. If that's the case, 15 minutes is okay. At least try for 15, just in case you're, short on time, and that way at least you can do 10 minutes of cardiovascular aerobic activities. Work your muscle, work that heart, the most important muscle in your body. The most important muscle in your body is a pump. Pumps that blood through your circulatory system, delivering oxygen and nutrients to all the cells, okay? So breathe in through your nose, pull in that O2 and out through your mouth. Inhale, exhale. Pull in that O2. Hopefully your area is not really polluted, okay? Let out that CO2. Pull in that oxygen, release that carbon dioxide and other waste. And remember, your body has to just let that other waste out, that carbon dioxide. But the thing about the carbon dioxide, it makes your body want the oxygen. It makes your body want the oxygen. So work your heart, work your lungs, work your body, work your body. Make sure you don't hurt your body. Work your body, work your body. Don't overexert your body. Don't do it. Trick your body, trick your body, trick your body, trick your body. Walking is free. Walking is free. So is skipping, jogging, running. Hey Betty, happy retirement days, comfort foods and more. How are you doing today? I saw you this morning, Betty. I don't know if you, I caught you this morning during that live. I was, I was getting up and I looked down. I happened to look down and I saw blue, and I saw that it was you. So I hope you've had a thoughtful, thankful Thursday. I hope you've been having a wonderful week. Everybody, I encourage. I know it's synonymous with motivate, but I don't motivate. I encourage you to continue to do the things you've already motivated yourself to do. Okay? I encourage you to continue to do the things you've already motivated yourself to get up and do. You had a good day at work. That's good. That's good. Listen, tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Do you work on Fridays, Betty? If you work on Fridays, hey, one more day. You had a good day today. You got to claim that you will have a good Friday tomorrow. And the weekend is there, okay? So I'm glad you had a good day at work today. That is the desire. That is the goal. The goal is to get up and have a good day at work every day. Now, sometimes you get there, it can get rough. It can get busy. It can get hectic. But you just got to keep moving. Keep moving. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep going. In some cases, keep pulling. Keep pulling. You got to keep pushing, keep moving. Just like we talk about over here when we're exercising. Keep moving when you're walking, jogging. Do it consistently for an hour straight. An hour straight. And if you can't, but due to time constraints, busy schedule, do 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Okay? And if you're just starting and you haven't gotten to a point where you can do 30 minutes, strive for 15. And if you get a little tired or need to stop, that's okay. Do 10 minutes. And each week, try to increase. Try to increase. Make sure that you have had conversations with your healthcare team and all systems are go. Okay? Make sure that you've had conversations with your healthcare team. They're the circle around you, remember? They're the atom, they're the cell, you're the nucleus. And you are your biggest advocate. So let them know how you feel. Let them know what you think your limitations are. Let them know what you think you can do. Right? They'll help you set goals, but let them know what your goals are too. Let them know what goals you have in mind. And so share those with them. And they can say, okay, hey, that's good. But we're going to start here first. So it's just a team effort. And you are a part of the team. You are a part of the team. You're the quarterback. All right? Think of it as a football team. You're the quarterback. And he has 10 people surrounding him to support. So you have members of your healthcare team surrounding you to support. I've named all those members. Don't do anything you see me do or hear me say over here. If you do, you do so at your own risk. If you don't like hearing it, stop listening. But yeah, some of us have been trained, licensed, professionally, clinically. We have registrations, certifications. So professional disclaimer, not just some YouTube throw out. Right? Don't do anything you see or hear me do over here. If you do, you do so at your own risk. Always contact your healthcare team. And at least, listen to what your body tells you. You should do that first and foremost. But at the end of the day, if you don't do anything else, that's the one thing you still should do. We got 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes, y'all. 3.5 minutes. It's almost the weekend. It's the eve to weekend's eve. It's Thursday evening. It's the eve to the weekend's eve. Some people consider Friday the weekend's eve. Some people consider Friday the weekend, especially after 4 or 5 o'clock. If you work till 3, 4, or 5, you hit that clock. It's the weekend, baby. And that's all right. Some people have Fridays off. But whatever it is for you, make sure if you are off on the weekends, make sure, what we always say, treat yourself, and it doesn't have to be something expensive. Get extra rest, unless you really have a busy weekend. You know, if you're involved in a wedding, something like that, it can seem like 2 weeks just go straight by with no break. But if your kids are into sports and stuff like that, at Friday night football, when football season starts for high schools, or whatever season it is, and they at practice, that evening, it's like, they'll practice on Fridays too. And then you're like, okay, we're gonna keep moving. We're marching in place, pulling those knees up, up, up. Working those hip flexors, those knees, those ankles, the Achilles. Now go, keep moving, keep going. Okay, he had some music. I'm glad it wasn't loud, but he was really close to me, so had to mute for a second. I can still hear it though. But do I need to sing over the music? YouTube. See, some be walking and talking. We be singing and talking sometimes. It is so funny. It is so funny. Whatever we do and walk, it gets done. It gets done. And it gets popular. Sometimes you gotta yell and walk. They be having all that noise. You tell YouTube you don't own the rights to the music. Does that really work? Saying that? It's just like when people say allegedly. You gotta be careful what you go around saying about people, talking about I said allegedly. That's not always your saving thing in court. That won't always save you to say, I said allegedly. Oh, it's 30 minutes, y'all. It's 30 minutes. We're done. We're done. We're done. So when we come later, we have to stop earlier. When we come later, we have to stop sooner. We have to stop earlier. But you guys know what we always do. We're going to get to these closing words. What are the important words over here in Lions Pride? Those are words. And that 4-letter word, self. Those are words. We can go over a few of them. Relax. Do that this weekend. And try to take your time to relax a little bit each and every day, even if it's just 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes people are like, 10 to 15 minutes. It may seem like it doesn't help, but it does. I promise you it does. Ask other people. When you get that little 15-minute doze, nod, nap, whatever you want to call it, sometimes it does a world of good. Sometimes it does a world of good. So try each and every day of the week. And each and every day is just as important as each and every day, okay? So relax, release. Release the things and the people and the situations that mean you no good or that mean nothing to you, honestly. Relate to the things you can, resolve the things you can. Those that you can't relate to, those that you can't resolve, God is in control. Remember who you are. Revisit some of the things you used to do. Start doing some of those things today if they brought you peace and a set of calmness. Meditate, think, focus, respect yourself, respect others. And sometimes people say they command respect, but you really can't. You can command it, but can you demand it? Sometimes people are just people. Remember, people be peopling. So if they don't respect you, you're going to respect you more than anybody else. Move on. Move on. You can't get along? Move on. Simple as that. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3. As easy as 2 plus 2 is 4. Reestablish, replenish, refill. Refill your cup. Replenish your cup. Restore. Rejuvenate. Recreate. Sometimes you have to recreate some things about yourself. Reevaluate. Reexamine. And don't forget about that 4-letter word self. Self-love, self-commitment, self-dedication, self-esteem, self-improvement, self-motivation. The motto over here, I don't motivate young people. I don't motivate kids. I don't motivate grown folks. I motivate young people, kids. I hope to motivate them. My focus is not on motivating folks I don't know anymore, because that goes left, okay? Now, you can motivate other adults who are near you or who are close by you or who accept it the way it's given, but be careful about that. I'm telling you, be careful about that. But anybody who's already doing something that they've set their mind to do, that they've already pulled themselves up, and they're just a little slow about getting started, they're up, they're off the couch, right? They're up for the task, but they're just a little slow about it. I encourage you to go ahead and move forward. Keep moving. Once you start moving forward, keep moving. All right, keep moving. So yes, encourage and motivate are synonymous, but motivate, I like to motivate young kids and young adults and people I know, people who know me. They know my ups, downs, my ins and outs, my goods, my bads, what I like and don't like, what buttons to push and what not, but what buttons not to push. Because trying to motivate other people, you end up having yourself a mess, having yourself an obsessed stalker or something. So just encourage people. It's a good thing to encourage people. A lot of times people are doing what they need to do. They're just not doing it at the intensity that they would like, right? They want to do it 5 days a week and they're only doing it 1 day. Only doing it 2 days. Encourage them, push them, push them, push them. But first and foremost, motivate yourself. Encourage yourself. And a lot of people are really, really good at encouraging and motivating others, but not themselves. So you know when they say check on your strong friends or your strong people? When you see people who are giving these motivational speeches and stuff like that, check on them. If you are friends with them, check on them. Because a lot of times that in itself keeps a person going. Them saying those good words, those nice words of encouragement to someone else keeps them going. A lot of times that's their job. Okay, motivational speaking is a good paying job. But they get moments where they need it too. They need it too. Don't ever think that that all psychiatrists don't need to sometimes talk to somebody. Right? Never think that. Never think that a psychiatrist doesn't need to talk to another psychiatrist. So when you see people happy-go-lucky, always with a smile, that's good. People are always talking about, they don't smile. They don't smile. So maybe they don't have a reason right now. And when you see people who are always smiling, make sure they're okay. A smile is a hell of a facade. So I told you guys our words. We've talked about selfish, Remember, selfish is not always a bad thing. You're always taking care of family and friends. Take care of yourself. Be selfish a little bit so that you can continue to take care of them the way you would like. Don't let bother people bother you. Don't let stress people stress you out. Let me tell you, a person who is stressing or who is stressed out themselves, they will stress you the heck out if you allow that. Be strong and be there for them to whatever degree that you can, but don't allow them to stress you out. And you don't need to let them stress you out, especially if they're going through something right now. Try to be as standoffish about it mentally as you can, but help them in the best ways that you can. And if you find yourself in a misery lounge, get up out of there. GYGAG, grab your grip and go. Get up out of there. Those sheeps that started unzipping their clothes and the wolves are coming out. Just leave. If they come to your spot, put them out. Put them out. And that's your business, that's your right. Nobody can judge you for it. And you don't have to do things the way other people would do them. You do the way you would do. That's called individuality. Woo, individuality and creativity. Those are two important words for these apps. Individuality and creativity. Two important words. Don't worry about if somebody's not doing it the way you would handle it. They're not you. You cannot control grown adults. That is a very, 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 very important thing to know. March. So again, get up, walk. If you don't feel like walking in the neighborhood, walking at the park, you can walk at the park, you can walk the neighborhood, walk at a strip mall, walk at your local mall, walk around. If you want to stay cool, go inside, walk around the biggest room of your home, put two of the rooms and make laps together, walk around the perimeter of your home. So if it gets too hot or too cold, you can run inside, ride your bicycle around the neighborhood at the park. If you can, go mountain climbing, go hiking, get up and dance, something else that's free. Everything I told you guys is free, pretty much free. Go skating, get on your treadmill, your elliptical, your stationary bike, your mini stepper, your walking pad. I just told y'all 16 things. Go swimming, play tennis, get outside and play ball with your kids, with your nieces and nephews. You don't have kids or nieces and nephews, play with the neighborhood kids. Play with the neighborhood adults. Get them out and get them moving. Hey there, Stefan, Dawn. Hey there. I'm about to get out of here. I've been on here for 40 minutes. I was going to do 30. Wayne's where the devil has been popped. Yes, it has. It has. I've been waiting kind of like toward the end of the day, and then I go and watch all of them. That's what I've been doing, Stefan. I'm glad to see you in the chat. Nice to have you in the chat. Yep, that's what I've been doing. I've been waiting till like the end of the day, and I watch all of them, just like I'm watching like an hour-long soap opera. I watch them like I'm watching an hour-long soap opera. Yep, that's how I've been doing it lately. Watching them like I'm watching an hour-long soap opera. So I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I said my closing words. Thank you, Stefan, for coming in. I know you take breaks sometimes. If you're back, come on back tomorrow. If I'm on live tomorrow and you're available, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Thursday. Okay? Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. And don't let anybody, no, Stefan, nobody. Nobody's good in a relationship on this show. Erica and DC might as well get back together. Because I'm so tired of Lawrence. He was talking about he got to go back to the streets. Who calls their girlfriend, I'm about to go back to the streets. Lawrence, are you going back to the streets or not? He was about to cry and was doing something at the same time. Then you actually calling somebody to come and do something to this girl, and you don't know if she's pregnant for real. Yeah, Nina is crazy. Nina is crazy, but he don't know if she's pregnant for real or not. He just keeps saying he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. Well, Lawrence, you made the stupid decision to go and have drinks with her in the first place. Ah! I know, right, Stephon? Even the kids. Wayne, the oldest one, he trying to do right, but he got those two birds picking. And then the daughter, she ain't no better. She seemed like she was gonna be a little bit better, but I don't know if it's just that she's afraid of her mom and aunt. I don't know what it is. And then Tamar, Tamar is Wayne to a T. He a player. Tamar got him an older woman and a young woman. Tamar ain't playing. Tamar out here cheating his butt off. I'm talking about he out here cheating his butt off. And enjoying it too, loving it. And Brittany tried to fight it. She tried to fight it. But I think Brittany's little roommate might be liking on Brittany. Because she cannot stand to see Brittany and Tamar together. I think she's liking Brittany. She can't stand to see them together. So I might go live later, y'all. You know we got to keep these watch hours up. So if you come into the chat and I don't see you, it's just because I'm moving around and I'm busy and I'm letting my live run because we got to keep these hours up. But if I don't see you, say hi anyway. And if you don't, just thank you for stopping by. All right? Thank you for stopping by. And hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow on the next Let's Walk and Talk original Inlines Pride. Come on over here back to the Pride, y'all. Thank you for the thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Once you subscribe, ring my doorbell, better known as that YouTube notification bell. I appreciate it. Look, what you laughing for, Don? They tripping. They be tripping. I would appreciate it. Thank you for those hearts. I appreciate you. I will see you guys, if it's the Lord's will, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And like I said, I'm thinking about going live again tonight. But it's just to kind of keep my hours. You know, we have to keep those hours, a certain number. Once you get monetized, you still got to keep those hours. So bye, y'all.